single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hello fellow YouTubers, how are you all today? Today's video is my planner lineup for 2019. There are some that are still getting set up, but most of them are being used, and I thought I would show you all what I am doing for the year. Yes, there are a lot of planners, but they all have their specific purpose. So if you want to find out what purposes each one has, just stay tuned to this video and we'll find out. Okay, so we're going to start with my Happy Planner, which is classic size. This one here is my everyday planner where I look to see what's going on, and it has everything from every other planner in it as well, so I sort of bring everything to this planner. This one I look at every day and night. During the day I tick off things, and over night time I just double check what's going on for the next day. As I said, this is a classic size Happy Planner. I did start it back in October of 2018, and I'm going to keep it rolling for 2019. It's a really gorgeous planner. I got this at the Brisbane Planner Markets and absolutely adore it. I'm just going to quickly take the camera to the side while I open it up to show the format on a blank page. Just because I believe information is private to people. So we'll have a look at the blank March. So for each month you get a page like this here. So you've got what you're currently doing. I like to do that like in the middle toward the end of the month, because obviously you don't know what you're going to be doing in regards to reading and eating and things like that until the actual month. You have a section for 3 goals here. And then you've got some note taking down here, some birthdays if you have any birthdays, and some don't forget dates. So here they've got like St. Patrick's Day, for example. Yeah, so you always get that page, and then you get your divider, which has a different design on it, and a tab. Then you go into your monthly spread. What I love about the monthly spread is the size of these boxes. They're really, really big. So you can fit, 3 or 4 things that you need to do that day within the box, which is really, really good. That's one thing I love about the monthly spread. So pretty much you've got a note section on the side, and then you've got your whole month set out. What I do is I use a key for my monthly spread. I can try and show you that on February spread. Just one moment. Try not to get too much of my info. What I'll do is I'll cover it up. But I'll show you my key that I use. So I always have a key which is color coded, like so, and I've always used this key since I started planning in the planner community, and even before that, when I was writing things in diaries and stuff, I've always utilized the same color code system and type of planning style, I guess you could say. So, yeah, sometimes these categories change though, of course. So that's how I do that. And then what I do is I go through each day of the week and put what color stars I need to put on and the information that I need to put on. And then each week I put flags on. The weeks which you've probably seen in my past plan with me's, because I always take the flags off. But this is the weekly spread, so you've got your slide bar here with a mini calendar and a note section. Then you've got your vertical layout, so you read down the page, and the dates up the top, of course. What I do is when I started my Happy Planner, I started to split it up. So the top was the morning, the middle was the afternoon, and then the evening was the last box, and that seems to be working really well for me. And then, yeah, when I create with stickers and stuff, I just put like full boxes in either one that I don't have anything on, sort of thing. Yeah, so that's your weekly spread. And I love the vertical layout. I started my planning journey in the first ever Rose Gold Kmart planner, which is horizontal, but I find the vertical layout has heaps of room for me, which is awesome. And then after that I went to Erin Condren, and then after that I went to Erin Condren Insets in a KKK planner. So vertical style is definitely my style. So yeah, this is for everything and is used all the time. On the weekend, like on a Sunday or a Saturday, I set that up for the next week with my weekly spread. And then the monthlies I do like the start of the month or just before the start of the month. So that's that one. The next one is also Happy Planner style, and this is my Faith Warrior Planner. If you haven't seen it before, I'll just give you a quick overview of the structure. This one has metal discs, which makes it nice and strong. And as you can see, I put a couple of stickers on the cover because I wasn't impressed with that. So I'll just show you. I've started this from the start of the year. I can show you what I've got in the monthly spread, that's fine. So on the monthly spread, I put any church notes that I need to put in. I'm currently going to be visiting a new church that's starting in my area, just to see if it's a better fit for me. But apart from that, I just list down my Bible studies. I get those from the Bible app on my phone at the moment, and then I just write them in for how many days they are. As you can see, I've got some blank, so I don't sort of plan ahead. It just sort of depends what's going on in life as to where I sort of lead with my studies. So that's that. And then I'll show you a blank week. So this follows the SOAP method, which is scripture, observation, application, and process or planning. On the side you've got a space here. It says prayer list up the top, but I usually just put additional notes in there or some stickers down the side. And then it's vertical, so you sort of read down and put your scripture, observation and application. And then you've got a section for your sermon notes, extra study notes that you want to put in there. And this is like an evaluation section, so you evaluate what you love of God, others and yourself. And then you've got your trackers for reading, prayer, gratitude, and then a few extras. I've been putting in worship, singing a lot. And then you've got blessings for the week and grateful fors for the week. And it just splits up each month with nice quotes or scriptures, things like that. There has been days where I haven't done my faith planning because I've been too busy with work and stuff. But I have been pretty good. I've only missed like a few days. So that's that one. This one here is a new addition to the family. This is my B6TN from Mumsy and Bubs. I had this floral thing on my last TN that I was carrying around, but it looks absolutely amazing on this one. So I put it on, and then I've just got one clip up there. This is not completely set up, but it's usable at where it's at. So I'll open it up, show you what's going on. So I've got on the side there one of my Kmart pens. I'm addicted to these Kmart pens. And then I've got 4 booklets in here. I haven't done anything to this side as yet because I'm still finding the perfect things for there. And I'm waiting on the couple of the dangles and the plastic sleeved divider things to decorate up as well. But for now, I'm just waiting. So these booklets are all from Petal Print Shop, and I've just covered them with scrapbooking paper that I thought matched nice to the blue. This first one is, oops, I just lost the little clip. This one is a weekly style planner. I'll just show you a blank one. So it's vertical set up as well. So you got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then your Saturdays, Sundays halved. And then you got some space down the bottom if you need to write something. At the moment, I'm just briefly writing in with pen what is going on, but what I want to do is decorate the bottom down here with like washi tape or something. And yeah, that's all I'm really doing at the moment. But I always put like a month of information in there, so that I always have sort of a month in there to tell people if I'm free or not. I used my new round corner punch to do the sides of the booklets too, because when I put the paper on it wasn't rounded. Then I've got this gorgeous butterfly one here, which is covered by myself. This is a grid booklet, This one here is just for like when I need to make lists on the go, or make lists for when I'm out and about, so I know what I'm doing. As you can see, it's new at the moment. Then I've got this one here, which is a lined one. This one is just for like whatever notes I need to put in when I'm out and about. Like if a friend mentions a movie or something else in a discussion that I don't want to forget, I can jot it down. Or if I think of something in the car or something that I need to remember, I can jot that down. And then the last one is also lined as well. This one is for like notes that I need to remember for like doctors and things like that, so I can jot that into that one. So that is my carry around. The next one is my A5 black planner, which is from Kmart. This one is my work planner. I run and operate my own business. Last year I was using the Auto Business Planner, but I found that there was no like financial sections. Okay, as I was saying, this is my work planner, the Kmart Black A5 planner. It has been out and about, so it is getting a bit marked and stuff, but that's fine. I run my own business. Last year I was using the Auto Planner, but it didn't have any financial section in there, and obviously as a business owner you need that sort of information in there. So I'll just sort of show you the sections that I do have and try and hide some of the info as well. So I've just got a gold pen in the pen loop there. I just have over this way, if I can get there. So I have a notepad, so if I'm at the front of my planner I just use that, and then a couple of decorations in there as well. I'm a music teacher and business is booming this year. I'm so busy. I'll just show you my flyer if I can get that out for you. So this is my business here, Evie's Music Lessons. Ukulele is my most popular instrument, and that's my Facebook stuff. This year I do plan, if I do have free time, I plan on starting online lessons as well. So if you want to follow the Facebook page if you're interested, you feel free to do so. So yes, I've firstly got my monthly section, and I've sort of made markers for each section. So pretty much in that, it just looks like that. It's a blank, and then I just put in all the lessons for the month in there. And then the next section is the weekly section. What I've done is I've laminated all these dividers because they were a bit thin. And the weeks look like so. I've just put in term stickers because I operate term by term and need to know all of that. Then I have the to-do section. These are the markers that I made. These I got from Pung's Planner Shop, the gold things, and then I just laminated them, hole punched them and slit them so I can just lift it in and out. That's the same with the week and the month ones. Then I have a meeting notes section. I mainly just use that for any sort of notes as a note section number 1. And then I've got a second note section, which I've just labeled myself. And then I've got this gorgeous music paperclip. And then I made a money section, because as I mentioned, I needed a money section. So I've just got a budget tracker in there to keep track of things, and just seeing how that pans out. If I need to change inserts and try something else, we can try something else. And then I've also got in the back, I'll just show you the 2021, but there's 2019, the yearly planner, and what I do is I put down the figure of my earnings down there like so, and I found that really good for when it comes to tax time. Then I've got a receipt section, so I've just got a couple of pockets in there. These are the Kmart ones, and I stole the one from my pink planner, and these are second half of last year's receipts, because I still need them for next tax, and this is this year's. And then I just made one of the dividers a back dashboard. And then I've got my large notepad in the back. So that was living in there. Behind that I have the, don't know why it keeps going off on me. I've got this, which is the same as the yearly planner, but for 2018, sorry. And that is my work planner. Okay. I will just pause to get my next one. So, as mentioned at the start, they all have their own specific purpose. And things are going okay at the moment, but we'll see. Because I am quite busy, so I might change things. We'll see how we go. And I can always give you an update as well if I do change things. This here is the pink rose gold Kmart planner, and this is my YouTube planner. So I've just got a rose gold pen in there, and then I put this gorgeous postcard in here. So pretty. The colours match really well too. So in my monthly calendar, I can show you this one because you know what's sort of going on there. So this was January, the month of January, and pretty much I just put on, roughly when I was going to do certain videos. If I had extra ideas, I put them down in the notes section. And yeah, then I went into the weeks and jotted in what I was doing. I'm so sorry, I don't know why my camera keeps flicking off like that. Yeah, so that's how I do that. And then I kept the to-do list section in there, so if I want to break down a video that I'm doing more specific, I can do that. Haven't as yet. And then the next section is an idea section. I just sort of tick off as I do them. There's some future ideas that I have. And then I have another note section which just has my Instagram on there. And then I made this back dashboard for it out of this pretty marbled scrapbooking paper. And that's it in my YouTube planner. I do need to sit down and do the month of February though. Okay, so we'll get the next one. Okay, so this is another A5 planner. I won't show you too much in this one because this is my financial planner, and I believe that sort of thing is private to everybody. This planner was actually given to me, which is really, really pretty. So I just have a notepad on the side here, and then I just using dividers that I wasn't using in any other planner in here. I'll just show you blank pages. So the first section I have is a monthly spread, so I just measure out like payments, when to budget, when like Afterpay's coming out, if I've got Afterpay, when bills are due, and whatever else I need to. Then, sorry, I'm just trying to do it so I'm not sharing information. The next one is my bank account tracker. I have 2 bank accounts, so I need to obviously keep track of both of them. So I've got one section for one, and then the next divider is the other one, which is the same insets. And then this divider here is my spending tracker, so I sit down after each week and update all of that. This is so I know where my money is going, if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Then I have my debt tracker, which is mainly for my credit card at the moment, because I need to pay that off. It's a bit ridiculous, that. Then I have, for after I pay off my credit card, I've got the savings challenge ready to go. And then after that, I've just got some blank note pages where I do up each fortnightly budget, because I get paid fortnightly, so I just write everything down on there. After that, what I do is I'm using a cash envelope system, so my wallet is now cash envelope style system, so that I can stick to each budget. And at the moment it's working really, really well, because I'm actually sticking to those budgets. Like if I run out of money for one area, that's, the story. And then at the back here, I have lots of different wallet systems, 4 or 5, and I just keep all my receipts, so they're like in the one place in the back there. And then I go to the bank and get the money out from my cash envelope system and put it all in my wallet, and that is what I do. And it seems to be working at the moment, because I'm becoming aware of where things are going and sticking to budgets. I just got to keep doing that so I can pay off my debts and stuff. 2 more to go, guys. We're nearly there. Okay, so the next 2 are personal size planners. This one here is my wellness planner. Last year I was using the KKK inserts, just in an A5 planner that I had, but I found it didn't really work to what I wanted to focus on, which is more the mental health side of things. Of course there is physical health as well, but with my own personal stuff, I had to design my own sections. And I just put it into this planner because I really liked the planner. So this is what I've got in the front, just a chic quote that someone made for me, some of the stickers that came with the planner, and sticky notes. My first section is a goals section, in that I have some Nutty Planning goal inserts, so you can measure the goal by month, few months, 6 months, 12 months, or ongoing, and then you just put the goal, break it down, and tick it sort of when you're done. Then I've got the pocket, which I made as a reward system for me, so I pop on the sticky notes what I'm using as a reward for each goal, and then when I achieve that goal, I get that reward out, and then obviously I can, celebrate. So that's what that is all about. Then the next one is called Habit. So each month I have these habit trackers, and I just put down my goal habits for that month and then keep track of them. And then I've got a section for routines. So currently I've just got a brief night routine written out that I do. And then I've got a section called healthy choices. I didn't want to call anything like diet or, healthy eating or anything like that. So I called it healthy choices. And I've just got a bunch of note paper in there. Up the front I do my weight each month, and then when I'm out and about, I just record the date and the healthy choice that I made, just so I can acknowledge that. Then the next section is a note section. When I was putting my self-care box together, I've just wrote down some ideas. If you want to see my self-care box, I can do a video on that. That's a really good idea for mental health. So I've got an idea section, which I discovered about the self-care box on YouTube and Pinterest, so I just jotted that down. And then I've got a quote section. I'm a big quote person, like they lift me up all the time, so I've just got one in there at the moment, but it's about self-care. It's giving the world the best of you instead of what's best for you. And then I've just got the divider and the pad that came with the planner. So that's my wellness planner. I won't show you too much in this one, but this is my first ever planner, which started all this planner world community things, and all the planners that I currently have. I got this originally because I wanted to jazz up from just using a diary and my key system, and I just wanted to make it more exciting, which it definitely is. This is the first rose gold planner that came out released, and what I use this for is I'm a part of a creative swap group for crafting, so I use this planner just to keep track of mail and swaps and things like that. So that is all my planners, which is 8 surprisingly. Yeah, so we'll see how it all pans out. Thanks for watching. If you've got your own planner lineup video, just let me know below so I can watch it, because I love watching that kind of thing. And thank you for watching my video of all my planners and how I'm operating for 2019. I'll see you all soon.